The effect that the calculus project had on my education was first enormous, and second, it was, I think the best word is helpful in not a sense of getting my schoolwork done, but in a sense of building a community.
Throughout the years, the calculus project's been a place I can go to get support with math and just like everything in general. Miss Buys in particular, she's helpful in math, and then just to talk to.
Without calculus project, I think I would definitely have struggled in math a lot more.
Every person I've had calculus project with, I'm close friends with. Every person I've worked with from the teacher's standpoint, I still talk to. Dr. Mims, who founded the calculus project, is like family to me. We're incredibly close, and while he was at Brookline High, I would go to his office every single day.
The prep courses definitely helped me because it was like previewing everything we would do, so when we did do them, I wouldn't be confused.
In my past, I was always afraid to go to teachers for help because I thought that it made me look like a weaker student because I needed help to understand things that some kids didn't. But being in the calculus project made me understand that teachers are there because they want to help you, and that going to them is not like a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength because you know your weakness and you want to confront it.
And it's always nice to have after school to have somebody to talk to and get help and kind of hang out with friends.
It's helped me create bonds with teachers.
Well, it made life much easier with all the friendly teachers, and it was a friendly environment.
It provided a place where if I was having trouble with something, I can go to teachers and get help.
So being able to be close to people and have the family structure around you is more helpful than any schoolwork I could possibly get done.
We felt like I was ahead of the game.
I was with my classmates that I was going to be with during the school year, met with great teachers that I would also be able to get help with.
I wouldn't be confused with what we were doing during the year because we previewed it in the summertime.
Previewing mathematics courses just makes the whole year easier. So it gives you a head start on the math for the year, about an entire quarter's worth of math you learn over the summer. So it makes learning that first quarter and then getting used to and adjusted to the rest of the quarters a whole lot easier.
I feel like it gave me a leg up a little bit on the other kids in the class, just not even completely understanding what they were talking about in the summer, but just the familiarity with what they taught. Because when you see it before and then you get retaught it in the fall, it's like, okay, well, I have some sort of background with it, so I'm not completely lost. I'm not completely in a foreign land. I know where I'm coming from with this. So I think just giving kids that backbone where it's you sort of know what you're talking about. Now they're going to completely explain it for you. I think that helped a lot.
I understood the material a lot more going into the first semester, and then as second semester got around, I was able to because I understood the first semester material, I understood the second semester material a lot better than I would have if I didn't. For example, pre-calc, I didn't take the summer course, and I struggled. But then, years prior, I really I felt myself doing a lot better in those classes and understanding the material a lot more.
This is my favorite part. I love the teachers who worked in the calculus project. Miss KJ, we all call her Mama. Miss Redding, now Dean Redding, I go and talk to her all the time, and she's like the straight and narrow. She's the one who will hit you over the head and tell you to get your stuff together. And then you have Miss Paget and Miss Buys and Mr. Friedland and all the others who are just really, really nice and supportive and there for help when you need it. Because Miss KJ and Miss Redding are usually busy doing stuff, but they're there if you need actual help with your work, and they're really friendly. So as part of the whole bigger community idea, it's great. It's fantastic.
Grandmas or second moms, I guess. You can go to them for anything, even if it's not math related, and they're really chill with us, and the relationship we have isn't like what other students have with them, so I feel closer to them definitely.
Everybody was really nice. they weren't like, they took their time with us. There was never like, I never felt rushed when I was asking a question. I could ask the same question 10 times and they answer it 10 different ways so I could understand it.
Okay, so I love all my calculus project teachers, and even though they only helped us, they were only supposed to help us over the summer, they also helped us during the school year, and that was great.
I think having kids like me in my classes has been the biggest part of the entire calculus project. I think learning this stuff over the summer is great, having the teachers there after school and during school is great, but when you're in class and you're one of two kids of your race or one of two minority kids period in an AP or honors class, it's very daunting. So to bring that number up to 4 or 5 and be able to look and see people you've known since 6th, 7th grade, be able to work with them, it makes a world of difference. I 100% would not be taking AP Calculus had I not had people around me who are also doing it.
For me, it's helped me a lot because just knowing that there are these other kids that look like me in my class, that we have the same goal in mind. We both want to achieve high, and we all want to take calculus, honors, or AP when we're seniors. Just having those kids in your class always, if there's something confusing you, you have someone that you can say, hey, let's work on this together, and they're all for it. And it just helps the class environment as well, I think. Just being able to look up and see other kids like you struggling with the same things or doing the same things, and knowing that if you need help, you can go to them and they'll help you because they know that you guys are both striving for the same thing.
Math class was no longer something that was like boring because I had friends there with me to both talk to and support me in class and with like in terms of the subjects we were studying, and we could all study together.
I believe that it helped me a lot because I was able to work with my classmates over the summer during the school year, and I wasn't alone in my math classes.
Taught me the importance of groups and working together with people that look like you. And also, I would say that it's contributed to my me receiving the Posse Scholarship. So I'm going to school with a 4-year full tuition scholarship. So I definitely think the calculus project had a big role in that.
It teaches a lot of collaboration and a lot of working with adults. So for me, we've been to a College Board conference as the featured guests. We've been to teacher retreats and been the panel members who teachers were asking questions to, trying to learn from. So it's really like a role reversal to be a student who all these people like professionals and teachers and people who run the College Board, the APs and SATs, listening to you and there for you. And it's huge. It's a confidence booster, but it's also big in terms of interacting with people in a different way than you would ever learn in high school.
I'd say the summer courses really taught me how to review material going into a class. Just because of what I've been through with those programs, it's like if there's a class that I'm thinking of in college that it's going to be difficult, I know that I can go and look at the work and do some practice problems and things like that just because of the way the teachers did it, so now I know how to do it. And even if I don't completely understand, I know I'll have that sort of backbone where it's like I'm not completely lost coming in the fall. So I think just learning how to review things and learning how to study for things that you don't yet know, that's really helpful for me.
I feel more confident in my math skills. I felt good about math, but then taking calculus was, I didn't think I was going to take it because I knew it was going to be really hard. But this year I've gotten all B's and A's in class, and my test grades are higher than they've ever been. So going into next year, taking the college course, I'm not very worried. And I can just ask Ms. Spies if I need help.